Okie dokie. Here at Helena, gonna do the Sky 7. So, kind of already looked at the flight plan and planned them out here. I'll put those on the screen in just a second. So, we are going to take the Helena 4 departure to Helena Victor 2 to LVM, which is, for some reason I'm drawing a blank, Livingston. Then I plan on doing the RNAV. I guess the RNAV 22, so it'll be a outbound procedure turn from Helena. Hey, what's up, scampers? So I'll do the outbound procedures turn from in the procedure there. So that's what I'm planning for the first flight. The second flight is going to be a little bit different. I'll pull that up after the first flight. We'll go through that one, but let's just worry about this one now. So let's talk about the Helena 4 departure. And that is not it. Okay. Helena 4 departure, here it is. Yes, so I'm going to be doing the Sky High 7, or I guess you call it a rating. I don't know what the actual wording is on that, but yep, it's going to be on PE. I'm already connected. I've already filed. So we're just going to talk about the departure. We're going to start with that, and then we'll work our way here. Yeah, exactly. I always try to put these online. Looking at the weather, let me go back here real quick. Let's take a look at the weather. Figure out which runway we're going to probably take. So 310, 3 knots. That looks pretty good. Actually, I can just go ahead and do procedures from here. Make it easier for me. So we're going to do Helena 4. Yeah, hopefully you guys can see that all right. So we'll plan for runway 27. And it's climbing right turn heading 006 degrees to intercept the Helena Vortac radial 336 to 8100. Then a climbing left turn to 9,000 via the Helena Vortac radial 336 to Helena Vortac. You can see the depiction there real quick. I need to step away for 1 second. Gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back. Alright. I swear that dog always gets my attention at the wrong time. Alright, so where was I? So we're talking about the departure procedure. Should be pretty straightforward. Just right turn 006 to intercept the 336. Outbound, once we get to 8100, we can make that left turn. Back to Helena. Alright. Sorry, running up and down the stairs. So basically it's going to look something like this. We'll fly out, make that right turn, 336. Once we get to 8100, we'll make our left turn, climbing at 9,000 to reach there. Then we'll take Victor, Victor 2 outbound. This looks like it's a 103 radial to Cons, and then we'll take the 306 inbound radial to Livingston from there. Sounds pretty easy. And then, like I said, we can do, if we go here, and we'll look at what I plan on doing for RNAV 22. So from Livingston here, let me just zoom in on that a little bit. Maybe. All right, so we got a feed. There's an actual feeder here. You can see right here. This little line right there is hard to see, but basically it's telling us that's a feeder indication, 8600 to Toowoomba. So we're going to be coming down Victor 2. We're going to make a right turn on the outbound procedure. We're going to be doing a parallel entry and make a right-hand turn to join the Toowoomba IAF and then proceed inbound on that. If you can see your final approach course offset a little bit, so not too bad. And then we have, let me just look here real quick. It's going to be kind of a short flight, so we might as well go through some of the stuff now. Circling runways 8 and 26 and 1321 at night, NA. Starting to get a little dark, so expect those approaches are NA. We're planning on 22 anyway, so we should be fine. Missed approach, climb to 5400 on the 228 course, then climbing right turn to 10,000 direct to Apke or whatever, Akape on a track of 288 to Nuku and hold. And that's easy to say. So basically, right turn outbound to track the Akape, and then outbound from there, and then we'll hold. It'll be a left pattern 127 on the inbound, and that's 10,000. We have, looks like our CTAF will be 123.0, and Big Sky approach 119.55. And we are going to be at 552.60. All right, that's enough for that for now. I'll revisit that in the flight. So let's get back to our departure airport. That looks good. We'll go airport diagram. And so we're going to look for our, all right, so ground's on 121.9. We'll pick up our, clearance from there. Let me just make sure. Let me verify that Helena is a towered and pilot edge, just to make sure, so I'm not mistaken that clearance frequency real quick. I'm pretty sure it is, but I wasn't positive. Yeah, Helena, it's there as a class. Charlie, alright. No, it's a Delta. Anyways, alright. We're set, that's good enough. Alright, so I filed, just going back, I filed Helena 4, Helena, Victor 2 to Livingston, 11,000 feet. Bozeman's our alternate. We're sky high 383. And we'll pick up our clearance on 121.9. That's good enough for the overall brief. Let's go ahead and get started. Turn that off. I left that on for a little bit just to make sure I didn't wear down the battery if I turn anything else on. It's been a while since I've flown, so everything is going to be kind of taking it a little bit slow and making sure I do everything correctly, hopefully. Okay, park and brakes. I'm going to go ahead and set those now. Gears down. AC bleeds are off. We have pressure modes in auto, and dump is guarded. And alternate static is fully pushed in, and emergency ram air is also fully in. ESS bus is guarded, and all circuit breakers are looking like they're pushed in as well. Manual override is fully back. gear, sorry, throttle level is full back and flaps are up. We have right tank currently selected. Emergency gear lever is down. Alright, let's go and do a quick walk around outside as well. Alright, trailing edge looks good. Tires look good. We'll remove the chocks now. Maybe. There. Alright, struts look good. Dang. Removed. Leading edge looks good. No damage in the fuselage. The nose cone looks good. Propeller looks good. Tires look good. Struts good. And leading edge is fine. Tires, struts. Chock's been removed. And the wick covers are removed. And the covers removed there as well. Static port's good, and then basically I just do kind of a, normally I'd, you pull on each thing as you go by, but we're good. Lights looks like it's clean and not broken. Static parts removed as well, the cover. Alright, that's it for the walk around, nice and quick. Alright, looks good. Get back up front, let's get this thing started. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pull in the checklist. That way we have that ready to go as well.
Warning, okay.
It says 2018. Actually, today, I'm a day off on my nav data. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it because I don't feel like restarting the sim right now.
TOS system test, okay.
Got crush levers up. Let's go ahead and do a couple tests here real quick. Okay, lights are good. Lights are good there as well. Fuel on board, we have tons. Shouldn't be a problem there. Residual IATT is less than 150, that's good. And volts are within parameters at 24.5 or greater. And CAS messages are as expected. 121. Let's see if we can get the right view here. 121.9 is ground.
General 605, turn left heading 040.
So we're expected to be cleared to Livingston. Route, I don't expect any deviations from that altitude.
40 Alpha Charlie at Lassen, contact Reading Tower 119.8.
Probably climb, 11,000 or whatever. It's fine. And then frequency should...
Southwest 2409, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
Yeah, we'll just wait for that. And then transponder.
General 605, turn right heading 040.
Let me just make sure I know what it's actually called. The airfield is called, looks like Livingston.
Twilight 250, turn left heading 320.
Helena ground, sky high 383 is IFR to Livingston.
So his calling was broken.
That was probably me. Let's see. Helena ground, sky high 383 is IFR to Livingston.
There you are. Sky high 383 Helena ground on request. Am I?
Hey, what's going on?
Who has Papa?
Daft Birdie.
Somebody just called with Papa. Say your call sign only, please. Thank you. Southwest 2409
Short instructions.
NorCal approach.
Advise on initial contact you have Quebec.
Expect the ILS
Helena
runway
Regional
28 left
Information
approach.
Quebec. 2153 Zulu. Wind, 290 at 3. Visibility 10. Ceiling 8,500 broken. Temperature 4.
We're
Dew point -4.
Send at pilot's discretion.
Altimeter
Maintain flight level
2986. ILS 27 approach in use.
Alright, we can go ahead and get set up now. 2986.
No problem. General 605, turn right heading 110.
If I miss my call sign, let me know.
General 605, how's the visibility?
Okay, that looks good.
General 605 is 10 miles from Toga. Maintain 3,000 until established on localizer clear to ILS, runway 14 right approach. General 605, it should have been the last assigned heading, which is 110.
I'll set the departure in. Helena 4. Expecting 27.
Twilight 250, set to maintain 4,000.
Alright, we're gonna.
General 605 is now through the localizer. Continue right turn,
Load the
heading
airway.
160.
That's weird. Why can't we load the
Maintain
airway there?
3,000 until established on localizer. Clear the ILS runway 14 right approach.
Ground United 428 with
Oh, maybe I
information
gotta
Victor
put
is ready to taxi
Helena
at the
there as
terminal.
well.
We're 7 uniform tango, contact departure.
Over to departure, 7 uniform tango.
Alaska 4590, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. I just want to see if I can load the airway this way.
Twilight 250,
Yeah, I
turn
can.
right heading
It's
110.
weird. It's fine. Victor 2. We're going to get off at Livingston.
And at 428 Tucson ground standby.
So if I delete this one, let me.
Alaska 4590,
See what
Oakland Center,
happens.
thanks. San Francisco, altimeter 29905.
Alright, so we're going to walk through. Let me just put in Livingston.
Twilight 250 is 13 miles from Toga. Descend to maintain 3,000 until established on localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 14 right approach.
Okay, that's in there. So we'll just step back. We'll go each step back, make sure we don't have anything looking like a problem.
Sorry to indicate your ground speed was so high. What's your indicated airspeed?
Alright, that's looking good.
Affirmative. Alright, yeah, we usually, okay, that's fine. Twilight 250, you're also through the localizer. Continue right turn, heading 170. Descend to maintain
Cool. That all
3,000
looks
until
good to
established
me.
on localizer clear for the approach.
What's up, Kim? How's it going?
Number 4922 Tango, thank
Just getting.
Number 917, Uniform Tango, Fresno departure, thank you. Radar contact, Fresno, altimeter 29908. Say again your altitude.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start now.
Roger. General 605, contact Boeing Tower on 120.6.
Okay, 13. Give some fuel. Always a good laugh. Alright, 30 by 30, 55, 1 minute. 870 for 20 seconds or less on the ITT, 1000, 5 seconds or less. ITT, everything's coming up nice and smooth.
Number 20 Alpha. Number 20 Alpha Charlie, Reading Tower, wind calm, runway 34, clear line.
Okay, there's 850. Alright, everything looks smooth.
Boeing Tower, General 605, on the ILS 14 right.
Cheryl 605, Boeing Tower, roger, wind, calm, correction, wind 19009, gust 18, runway 14 right, clear to land.
14 right, clear to land, General 605.
Yeah, it's a Sky High 7.
And Tower, if you want to pass this down, we were getting pretty like moderate turbulence from about 6,000 down to 3,000.
Cheryl 605, roger.
Alright, do a trim test. Not to mention my trims were fully nosed down. I'm in 1130R2, whatever.
Sky 383, I haven't forgotten about you, standby.
So hopefully
Okay,
everything works out.
428 Tucson ground,
Okay, so
runway
elevator
11
trim's
left,
looking
taxi
good.
via Alpha,
Let me
Alpha
just get a
4.
little closer.
Wait, 11 left, taxi via
Wow,
Alpha,
my
Alpha 4,
aileron
for
trim
United,
was way off,
428.
Oops. Can't do this at the same time. Alright, so aileron right is good.
Sky 383 is cleared to the Lima Victor Mike Airport. Helena 4 departure, radar vectors, correction, Helena 4 departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 900,000. Departure 119.5, squawk 1350.
Sky 33 is cleared to Lima Victor Mike. Helena 4, then as filed, climb and maintain 900,000. 119.5 and 1050. I think that was right.
Sky 383, thanks for your patience, read back correct. Southwest 2409, contact NorCal approach 135.65. Alaska 4590, contact NorCal approach
Alright, so
121.3.
1050. In the
Flight
box.
250, contact Boeing Tower
I won't say
120.6.
that, but that, I just like to laugh.
Boeing Tower, good afternoon,
It's in my
Twilight
box.
257, ILS 14 right.
Okay, so up to
Alaska
900,000.
4590, NorCal approach, Roger, San Francisco, altimeter 29905, expect ILS, runway
That's
28
good.
left approach.
I'm going to go ahead and manually put in all the VORs in. Even though I filed Slant Lima, just in case there's problems, I'd like to have it backed up, and I might just fly
Against wrong.
via that.
Southwest 2409, NorCal
And now
approach
date is out
after
of date
Eddie,
by
cleared
one
ILS,
day.
runway
I
28
forgot
left
to update
approach.
it for this flight. So, anyways, before
Sorry, you get a bunch of people calling at the same time. You never know. Twilight 250 with
I
Boeing
continue,
Tower.
let's do an after start
Wind
check.
109,
Throttle
gust
set.
18, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Instruments are all in the
14 right,
green.
clear to land,
Everything
Twilight
looks
250.
good there.
Number 22
my
Tango,
amps are
contact
starting
Salt Lake
to
Center
charge.
133.25.
Can't do a standby test until after I have less than 80 on the
General 605, cross runway
my
14
generator,
left, alpha
and
to
I
the
don't.
ramp, monitor
So
ground point
we'll
9er.
do that maybe before I get up
I
to the
crossed
runway.
left side, monitor ground point 9er for General 605.
And let's do a quick fuel shift test. We're on the right. We'll go ahead and flip it over to the left. That's good. That works. And generators on main cast looks good. AC bleeds are as required. Everything looks good there.
TBM 492 Tango,
let's
Salt
go
Lake
ahead and
City
set up our
Center. Good
VORs.
afternoon, Salt Lake City, altimeter
Helena's on
3013, cross NOLA and maintain
117.1.
16,000.
Set that in. Sorry, what did I say? 117.7.
Number 22 Tango, negative NOLA, maintain 16,000.
Okay, we're also going to set.
Alaska 45-9 NorCal approach, expect the ILS, runway 28 left approach.
We're going to put Livingston in there as well, and that is on 116.1.
Tucson Tower, 428 is ready to go for runway 11 left at Alpha 4.
Okay, we'll make that
United
out.
428 Tucson Tower, wind calm,
We'll
runway
also put in
11 left, clear for takeoff.
The back
Wait,
up.
11 left, clear for takeoff,
Our
United
standby
428.
at nav 1.
Delta 1194, contact Seattle Center on 135.15.
Okay, that's ready to go. We've already positively identified Helena, so we're good there. I'm going to pick up the 336 radial. Just make
Number
sure.
0 Alpha
real
Charlie
quick.
left, turn at Bravo, continue Bravo Alpha to the
336
ramp,
radial.
frequency.
I can go ahead and set that in as well.
Alpha, Bravo, Alpha to the ramp, November 20 Alpha Charlie.
Somebody else called the step down.
Okay, that's set. I'd like to put in my bearings for both.
Thank you, Delta 1194 with Seattle Center.
And the wind, I think option, I can't remember which option I like, but whatever, that's good enough.
Delta 1194 descend at pilot's discretion to maintain flight level 240.
Alright, and then we'll track, our next track will be into Livingston, and that's on the 307, so that's 127. So I'll do is I'll go nav 2, 127. These are all just for reminders for me. Okay, that looks good. And whoops, wrong button there. Alright, that's set. Okay, we're not picking up Livingston now, so that's fine. We're going to fly, let's just check the procedure once again. We're going to fly climbing right turn on the heading 006. Let's go ahead and put in heading 006.
At 428, contact departure.
428, we'll see you.
Okay, that's set.
Number 0 Victor Lima,
Up
contact
to
NorCal approach
8100 and then the
121.3.
left-hand turn back to Livingston, or sorry, Helena. And then we'll depart Helena on the 103 outbound. That looks good. That's pretty much our departure procedure. Alright, let's go through our checklist. Standby instruments are checked. Oops. Gotta get my buttons right here. Okay. And it looks good. 2986, 2986. Both.
November
And
420
296.
Victor
Intercept is
Lima,
on.
NorCal approach, thanks. Monterey,
Flight
altimeter is
controls. We'll just do
2995.
a quick flight control check. Alright. Full left, full right. Full right, full left.
At 428, Tucson
And
departure,
you
afternoon
can kinda
radar,
see it like
contact
that. Full
altimeter
back, full
3003.
forward. That looks good. Trims, I've already tested those, and let's do a flaps test real quick. Like I said, this has been the first flight for a while, so I want to make sure everything works before I taxi out. We're just going to go ahead and put them fully down, make sure they're showing fully down, and then we'll bring them up and
Twilight
verify
250,
they're up
parking
and
on the
indicating up.
east side.
Affirmative.
Okay,
250,
fully
cross
down
runway
left
14
side,
left, taxi ramp
fully
via Alpha,
down
Monitor
right
ground
side
point
looks
9er.
good. Now we'll bring them back up.
Alright, cross 4 left, Alpha, ground point 9er, good day, Twilight 250.
Okay, flight plan is set. We're ready to go there. I'm going to go zoom in just a little bit. It's a little bit better area there. We can actually zoom in a little further. And then also
At 428, contact
bring
Albuquerque
that back here
Center
so we can actually see where we're at on the ramp.
124.32. We'll see you.
There, that's good enough for now. LFE set for landing field
Tower
elevation.
2409, contact tower 120.5.
4660. We'll just confirm that
Alaska
real quick.
4590, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
Yep, that looks good. And weather radar. Let's go ahead and set that to standby.
San Francisco Tower, Southwest 2409, ILS 28 left.
So 2409 San Francisco Tower, wind calm, runway 28 left, clear to land.
So 11
Alright,
clear land,
that's set.
Southwest 2409.
Throttle, do a quick feather test on this. Alright, when I say test, I just mean getting some oil movement to the propeller area. That's good.
Alaska 4590 NorCal approach, good afternoon, altimeter is 2995. After Eddie, cleared ILS, runway 28
CAS
left approach.
and taxi light will come on just before taxi.
Solid clearance Delta, correction, Delta, Denver clearance Delta 385, IFR to Seattle.
At 428 Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Alright, I think I'm ready for taxi here.
Delta 385, Denver clearance on request, standby.
So I'm just looking for my best route here. Probably Charlie. I'm just going to go hold short of Charlie and we'll go from there. So this is right here. We'll just come up here and we'll hold short right here, and then we'll call for taxi. CTAF, or actually tower, sorry, is 118.3. Let's go ahead and set that in while we're sitting here, 118.3. We got that set. Okay, that looks good. All right, we're ready. All right, clear on the right.
Delta 385 is going to be a rudiment, just
Clear on
come
the
a little
left.
bit more direct, standby.
Roger.
It's kind of a little tight area in here.
Delta 385 is clear to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Yami 4 departure. Laramie transition. Direct Charlie Kilo Whiskey VOR. Direct Bravo Papa India VOR. Direct Delta November Juliet VOR. Direct Papa Delta Tango VOR, and then as filed. Climb and maintain, correction, climb via VSID. XAT maintain 10,000.
It's hard to
Correction again.
tell if
Climb
this is
via
actually a
the SID
moving
on the
area. I
Yami
think
4.
we should be stopped right here.
Departure frequency
gonna hold here for a second.
126.1.
Man, we're at the
And squawk
west
3537.
hangars.
Yami 4 departure, Laramie transition, and then Charlie
Yeah,
Kilo
we're actually
Whiskey,
right
direct Bravo Papa India, direct Delta November Juliet, direct Papa
To
Delta
me, it seems
Tango, that's filed.
with this, it
Climb
seems like
via the
this is
SID,
all
departure
non-moving area.
26.1,
And then we could actually
squawk
pull down over
35
here.
and 37, Delta 385.
But
Delta 385, read back correct.
just want to make sure. Atlanta Ground Sky 383 with the weather, west hangars taxi.
Sky 383, Helena Ground. Runway 27, taxi via Charlie, cross runway, correction, taxi via Delta and Charlie, cross runway 35 at Delta.
Delta Charlie to 27 cross, sorry, repeat that once again.
Sky 383, runway 27, taxi via Delta and Charlie, cross runway 35 on Delta.
Alright, 27 via Delta Charlie, cross 35 at Delta, Sky 33.
At 428, contact Albuquerque, center 134.6.
Okay, so I'm on Charlie now.
Southwest 2409, taxi the ramp, Echo
I'm
Alpha,
like-
and stay on this frequency. We'll see you next time.
Alright, here's Delta.
Echo Alpha, this frequency is Southwest 249.
Anyways, I'm fairly certain I'm going where I need to be.
At 428, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain flight level 270.
Unless my maps aren't right. But anyways. Alright, here we go. We can go ahead and I'll go ahead and turn our probes on now. Get those ready to go. I did turn the taxi line on, by the way. Okay. Yeah, the Delta kind of messed me up there. I was trying to figure out where I was for Delta. Anyways, we're set. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and do our checklist real quick. Alright, landing lights, nav, strobes. Go ahead and throw those on now. I always forget my landing lights for some reason. I'm just going to do it now. Strobes, ignition, and everything else looks good. That's all set. DI system is as required. Fuel selector is good, and NERT SEP's on. we have flaps trim set for takeoff. Looks good, except for I'm going to go flaps to takeoff. AC and bleeds are as required. Fuel gauge is checked. And then looking for 50 amps or less on. We're still at 65. I can, while we're taxiing though, I can do a standby generator test here real quick. That looks good. Currently on the standby generator. That looks good. Yeah, no, I shouldn't probably do that while I'm taxiing, but normally it'd be easier to do, like just reaching your hands up there and grabbing that button without having to look away. And then we're back, basically I could go here and do this way as well. Now we're back on the main generator. It looks good. Alright, any questions on the departure? I think I'm good. Right turn 006 to intercept the 336 outbound radial. 8,100 feet left turn, climbing at 9,000 back to Helena. Then we'll depart Helena 103 on the heading, or on the course. Alright, clear left, clear right. Yeah, I've done quite a bit. It's probably been a couple of weeks. I think about maybe 2 weeks since I've flown it, so it's starting to come back to me again. I mean, literally, if I haven't got in it, you know, it's all muscle memory sometimes. But the little things you tend to forget if you don't follow your checklist, and also don't fly it very much. But yeah, I pretty much, I don't think there's a flight in the TVM that I've flown that wasn't on stream. so everything from the first time I've flown it, I think till now, is always been on stream there. I'm just hoping there's no major issues with the 11.3 R2. I haven't actually done any kind of flights in the R2 version. So we'll just pray for good luck. Alright, we'll hold short there. Switch over to tower. 18.3. Then we got 119.5 for departure. Okay, that looks good. Everything else checks. I'm ready to go. Any questions? I have no questions. Atlanta Tower, Sky High 3-3. Ready for departure 27.
Sky 33, Helena Tower, wind calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27, Sky 33. Am I saying the name wrong? I said Helena. It's a Helena, I guess. Maybe. Okay, we'll set for Toga. That's set. Alright, clear right and clear down the runway. Alright, we're set. for 50 on the torque. Instruments are in the green. Everything looks good. And let's go ahead and push it up. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I haven't set my... Oh, this is going to be interesting. I haven't set my my rudder control sensitivity. I'm going to be all over the place, just so you know. Yeah, it's... I remember last time I tried this in R1 and it was all over the place.
Left 4590, firm contact San Francisco
Alright,
Tower
there
130.5.
is 89 knots. Positive rate gear coming up.
San Francisco Tower, Alaska 4590, 5 miles final, ILS 2A left.
That's 4590, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 360 at 4.
Good time to left, Alaska.
Yeah, it was much smoother than I was expecting, to be honest.
Number 9917, Uniform Tango, contact Bakersfield Approach,
Man, fly this
118.8. Get ahead.
out for a few minutes. Alright, right turn 006. Oh, sorry. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, yaw damper coming on. Okay, flaps up.
Sky 33, contact departure.
Good departure, Sky 33. Departure Sky 33, 5,700, climbing 900,000.
Sky 33, Helena departure, under climb 2, report reaching 11,000.
Will report reaching 1,000, Sky 33. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing trimmed. He said climb and maintain 1,000 now, so I'm good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put heading mode on. I'm going to set the autopilot on just to give me a chance to flight level change here. It's perfect. I like 140 on my climbs. I can actually do set nav mode, so I'm armed on the GPS. I'm currently in heading mode. Flight level change 142. Alt S up to 11,000. Should be making a left turn now. And this thing's going to turn me all the way around. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go back to heading mode real quick, just because I don't want it turning too quickly. I want to make sure I'm at 8,100. Alright, so let's arm the nav mode again. Now it should, right, 8,100. Now we can start turning. I'm going to kind of manually get me back on track there. It's fairly quick in this plane. So there's 9,000, climbing 11,000. Alright, we can turn torque's at 76, that's good. Inert sep's coming off. I can hit the button correctly. Currently in heading mode, and GPS is still armed. Okay, 1,000 to go.
Left 4590, roger, taxi via Delta and Alpha, monitor ground point 8, we'll see you.
Alright, GPS is active and still climbing 140, Alt S coming up to 11,000 now. Speed will start increasing. Airspeed is good. Engine instruments are good. CAS is good. Go ahead and turn on our weather radar. Okay, we're direct to Helena. And we're in nav with the GPS, so we're looking good there. And then we should be outbound. Helena departure, sky high 33 is 1000.
Yeah, 33 ready.
Alright, speed's coming up. Let's go ahead and do our checklist real quick. Alright, landing gear's up and off. Flaps are up. And torque is set. It's coming up highly here. Now I'm just going to pull back the speed, or the throttle just a hair. That looks good on the torque. Instruments are good. Cast measures as required. De-ice intercept is as required as well. Alright, we'll do our cruise checklist next. Altimeters are set. 2986 on both. Torque is set. That's pretty good for right now. And pressurization.
194 descend via the Hood 4 arrival, runway 10 transition.
Pressurization looks good. Let's go ahead and turn up. Read just a hair. Fuel gauge is checked. This thing's getting back on. There we go. Okay. It's all over the place. Amps and volts are set. And here it's off. And the landing lights are going to come off.
EVM T2 Tango contact Salt Lake approach 135.5.
And top of descent, we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, 33, report your position to Salt Lake Center at the Cons intersection on Victor Q on frequency 133.4.
Cons 133.4, Sky 33.
Salt Lake approach to be at 4922 Tango at
Alright, so let's take a look.
with Information Hotel.
Cons is 22 miles, so we're going to have Kersey.
So report enter CT Tango Salt Lake approach. Roger. Click the visual approach on my 35. If you have another approach request, please advise.
So let's look at
A visual for 35 is fine, 22 Tango.
Okay, once it's a report when we get to Cons. And it's going to be on 133.4. Let's go ahead and get that ready now. Alright, it's going to be a fairly quick flight. So let's start talking about some stuff here.
Phoenix approach, Skyhawk 6366
Speed's
Delta,
looking good, everything's good.
3500 south of...
Let's start talking about the approach again.
Thank you with Skyhawk 3. Correction, the Skyhawk 6366 Delta calling Phoenix approach. Your transmission cut off. Say again.
Request VFR transition north to
I'm just going
Love
to pull it up
Field.
here on the screen and then we'll go through it.
Skyhawk 66 Delta, squawk 4657, remain outside of the problem.
4657, remain outside.
Alright, let's bring it up. First I want to do is take a look. Actually, let's go back here real quick. We'll go weather. Oh, this is going to be almost impossible to land. I don't know if you can see the weather here or not.
Skyhawk 66 Delta, radar contact 10 miles south of
back
Phoenix
here real quick.
Airport, altitude indicated 3,500. Phoenix
The
altimeter
weather is
300.
21029, gusting 42.
Altimeter 300.
Thankfully, I'm going to be
VFR
landing runway
transition
22.
north to Love Field 66 Delta.
Not too bad of a crosswind, but that's going to be nice and fun. Perfect time to try this, by the way. Alright, so we're doing the RNAV 22. That's what we're going to plan. Yeah, the rudder sensitivity now. If I get it on the runway, I'll be happy.
Skyhawk 66 Delta, roger. Clear through the Bravo
Alright,
airspace.
so
Maintain VFR
we're going to be taking,
3,500,
coming down
transition
Victor,
northbound via the
Victor 2 to
western-
Livingston, make that left turn. Actually, let's do this real quick. I'm going to actually put this in here. We'll get this entered in.
Henry Bravo airspace 3,500 for the western VFR transition 66 Delta.
Minimums. Oops, minimums are going to be
EVM PT Tango to maintain 14,000.
5260.
Down
I
to
think we're at Cons.
14,000,
Hold on a second.
22 Tango.
I know we're on our way. Oh yeah, 21 miles still. Okay. So Barrow is 5260. Hopefully this works. Sometimes this key bed doesn't work.
EVM PT Tango flying 060 vectors left downwind runway 35.
What was the heading again? 22 Tango?
060.
Okay, so take a look at the
060,
flight
22
plan.
Tango.
And I'm going to zoom in real quick. Gonna try. Gotta give it a second. Wow, that looks kind of odd. The way that's shaped, that looks totally odd. Anyways, so we'll keep an eye on that approach. To me, it looks like it's going to make a right turn outbound from there, but that would be going on the mist. Anyways, all right, let's go back here.
Sorry, calling Phoenix. Say again. Transmission was broken.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete this right here. Actually, no, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. It's fine. We'll be good there.
United 428 East via the Turkey 3 arrival, runway 3 transition, Albuquerque altimeter 3017.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look outside real quick while I got a couple minutes. A little bit quieter. One thing, when I get back in, I'll take the headset off. Let's get rid of that. All right, so review. Big Sky approach 13355. Probably won't be given that, but. And then Unicom CTAF is 123.0. Missed approach, climb to 5,400.
TBM 22 Tango to sort of maintain
on the 228 course, then climbing right turn to 10,000 direct at Capi and hold, on a track of 288 to Nuku and hold. It'll be a parallel entry with left patterns 127 on the inbound leg. MDA is going to be 552.60. 1 mile visibility, so I don't think we'll have that problem. Our problem is going to be with the winds. Let's get back inside real quick. Put our headset on. Quiet it down. So we're supposed to report to Salt Lake City Center. We get to Cons. That's what it's called, right? Cons? Yeah. Alright, speeds 226, GPS at alts 11,000. Looking pretty good there. Instruments are in the green. Alright, cabin pressure's good. LFE's still good, hasn't changed. Our tanks look fairly even. Electrical is as required. Okay, let's switch over. Salt Lake City Center, Sky 33 over Cons 1000.
Yeah, 33 Salt Lake Center, roger, item. Yeah, 33 roger, radar contact, and the side beacon code I show 1350 1350.
Okay, let me do this, 1350.
TBM 22 Tango, turn right heading 140.
Ah, that's weird. I wrote 1050.
Sky 66 Delta leaving the Bravo airspace, remain outside of the Bravo airspace, resume all navigation, and advise destination airport instead.
It's old age, does you. you hear things wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look out where we're looking at. Just a little bit of, get a little bit of perspective of the land out here. I mean, we're 11,000 here, and you look how
Southwest 580 San Francisco, clearance low,
Look how
clear to
close we
Phoenix
are to the
Airport
ground.
64 departure, Washington transition, none is filed. Climb via the SID, accept to maintain a 10,000, squawk 3503.
Salt Lake City Center, Sky 383 is squawking 1350 now.
Southwest 580, read back, right? Sky 33 other.
Yeah, I didn't hear that he was doing a clearance. My bad.
That's Sky 66 Delta, I'm showing you on a VFR beacon code that was not assigned. You're still with flight following, unless you want to cancel, just let me know.
Wow, look at the views. Sunset.
Sky 66 Delta, okay, roger. Squawk maintain VFR, frequency change approved, radar service terminated, we'll see you.
Take one more look outside. We'll go spin around the plane a little bit. Yeah, I think I turned the
CBM 22 Tango advised Salt Lake Airport.
external
inside of your
sounds
left
down
wing
all
and
the way.
6 miles.
I gotta readjust those maybe. This looks awesome.
CBM 22 Tango roger, base turn, your discretion, cleared visual approach runway 35.
I'm gonna zoom in on my instruments here. You can actually see what's happening.
Delta 1194,
in my
contact
actual
Portland approach
airplane.
124.35.
124.35, Delta
Pretty
1194.
Actually see myself on the map. Anyways, enough of that. Go a little bit. Add a little spin.
Portland approach, Delta 1194, 14,000, descending via the hood 4.
Man,
We
I love this
have
plane.
information, Foxtrot.
Alright, coming up.
Delta 1194.1 approach, roger, expect dial-ups runway 10 left or right approach, your choice,
Noco.
advise which side you prefer.
I would say left
Yes,
side,
I cannot
1194.
pronounce any of these fixes, just so you know. It's just the way it is. I'm not sure what you're supposed to say on half of them.
Sky 33 advise me have the Livingston weather, say approach request will enable.
Sky 33 with the weather and request RNAV 22 from Livingston.
Sky 33 roger, cleared RNAV runway 22 approach, report established on the final approach course inbound.
I clear for the RNAV 22 will report inbound Sky 33. Alright, so we are cleared for the approach. So if you can see here, we are direct to LVM right now. So this is what we do. Go procedure. Alright, we can actually activate. Let me just verify this real quick. Okay, the first approach is set for LVM. We're set, so we can go procedure. We can activate the approach, and you can see here, we're direct to LVM. You can look at my flight plan now. Now, basically, it skips everything here.
Reserve Victor Lima, just I show your destination is Half Moon Bay.
So
Just
now
wanna
you can
verify
see
you're coming
my
up on the
flight
Bravo
plan
shells
is
right now, which
showing
you'll need to the
correctly.
sun
I'm gonna make
below.
that
I just want to make
left
sure that
turn
you're aware of that.
as required instead of what it was showing the right turn, because it was confused with the LVM here and so basically
Reserve
it
Victor
was,
Lima, again, you're
didn't know
6
what to
miles
do at
south
that
of the
point.
Bravo shelf that starts at 8,008
So
to
I'm clear for the
10,000, so you'll
approach.
need to start down or turn out to the east a little bit to descend.
I'm going to just stay at this altitude. I'll descend down. Once I pass Livingston, I'll descend down to 8,600. I don't need to do it any earlier than that.
Reserve Victor Lima, contact NorCal approach on 135.1.
All right, take a look at outside. Fairly certain this is the field here. Not sure, I've never been there, so I'm assuming that's what it is. All right, any questions on the approach? No questions here. Question is am I going to make it safely? That's the only question. Let's take a quick look at. One thing I want to do here is I like to change that wind to be a different option here. Let's see. I don't care for that too much. Look at that wind. Oh my God, I got 49 knots right now. Alright, so we've been cleared for the approach. 123.0 is going to be CTAF. Oops.
Number 420 Victor Lima,
Get that
NorCal
ready
Search,
now.
Roger. Advise when you have your destination airport, Half Moon Bay in sight, San Francisco, altimeter 299
Alright, that's set, ready to go. So I'm going to remember
Victor Lima, Roger.
133.4
There's no traffic observed between you and the
That's
field.
where
If you
I'm
want
gonna
to
get
cancel
my,
now or remain on
clearance
flight
from.
following until you get a little closer.
on the next flight out.
Okay, thanks. Just advise when you'd like to cancel.
Okay, currently GPS speeds look good, 11,000.
Number 22 Tango contacts, correction, Salt Lake Tower 118.3.
Everything looks good. Good, good, and good. And we're direct to Lima Victor Mike. And we've been cleared for the approach.
Number 4922 Tango, Salt Lake Tower 1280 at 7 runway 35, clear to one.
Alright. Stop staring at those all day. I'm gonna descend via the approach. So once I get past Livingston, I'm gonna descend down to 8600. I could try the VNAV, but I haven't had good luck with it, to be honest. So it's set. It's already set in there. What I'll do as soon as I pass Livingston, I'll dial down 8600 and I'll hit VNAV. We'll see what happens.
Southwest 580 San Francisco ground, safe position, please. We're ensure transponder remote see airport surface detection equipment in use.
Actually, let's try it now. So what we'll do is here is we'll go 8600. Okay, we'll select VNAV.
580 Roger. Yeah, it's always good to include your gate if you need to push onto an
Okay,
active
so
taxi.
VNAV
You know where to look
VPAF
for you on
is
Alpha.
armed.
Push approved onto Alpha, expect runway 11.
And I think what we need to do is just actually descend. Oops.
United 428 contact Albuquerque approach 123.9.
Start the descent portion at least.
23.9 for United
Yeah, that's why
428.
you're. Yeah, I understand that completely. Now you can see here in 35 seconds.
United 428 Albuquerque approach.
It
Roger,
would have worked,
verify you have
except for
ATIS
I
information. Mike, expect
I
a
basically
ILS or visual
started
correction runway
descending
3, your
quicker.
choice.
Yeah, 27 seconds. So if I actually
United 428, Roger.
slow down my descent. I mean, because to be honest, I don't necessarily need to be at Tuomu at 8600. I just need to be above on the inbound leg, or sorry, above 88,000. So on the coming back on the inbound portion, so it's not that big a deal. It's going to take a while to make that turn anyways. Alright, so VNAV path, it's armed, and we got Alt S. So I could,
Yeah, T2
well,
Tango, Roger.
if
Taxi
I had
to Atlantic,
more
kilo, monitor ground point
descent
9,
points here, I could move my altitude down further and let it work its way. I'm going to go ahead and pull the torque back a little bit, getting a little fast. Yeah, one thing it doesn't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do, is if you're in alt mode and you arm VNAV, it just won't automatically start descending. I think you actually have to start a slow descent or something. I'm not positive. I usually am not patient enough to wait. I think what it is that I just don't wait.
Service terminated.
long
Squad
enough.
maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Save money.
Alright, so let's go ahead and says we're gonna hold a teardrop. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna let it do it. Just to see how well it holds this teardrop here. Right there is, I don't know why it went to 8560, but that's alright. Okay, let's get our intercept on. We'll put our landing lights on as well. And I don't like the position of where the buttons are anymore.
Delta 580, Roger, runway 1 left, active, yeah, Alpha and Mike 1.
So what I'm going to do here is go cursor, bring it down, and we'll activate this leg when I'm ready. Otherwise it'll just keep holding me in there. Alright. Let's see, my timer is good still. I don't like how far it's taking me out, to be honest, so okay, now it's starting to turn. Just seems like I've gotten a little bit far out there. Alright, approach checklist. Altimeters. It should, but it's gonna see how it says hold here. It's just gonna continue to hold. So unless you activate this next leg, it's not gonna do anything for you. Okay,
Minute
LCs,
428,
everything
clear
else
dial
is
left runway
good.
3 approach.
Alright, we'll take the flight plan away just a second. Okay, speed's coming down. That's fine. See how it says hold here? Alright, let's activate my next leg. Alright, I don't like this view. Alright, that was horrible. Okay. Let's get rid of the
Delta
flight.
580, San Francisco Tower, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah,
wind
that didn't work
360
out very well. See how it was... Yeah, that didn't work out. It struggles sometimes to hold correctly. Alright, back to the approach. Amps faults, inert landing lights on. Everything looks good. Alright, we'll activate nav back. Okay, GPS is armed. We're in heading mode, 8600. Okay, from here we can actually descend. We can start descending now, but we're going to go down to 6900. after we leave Tuamu.
Delta 1194, turn left, heading 190.
Left 190, Delta 1194.
Get my heading just a little bit more so we can get on the track there. It should activate here shortly. So 6900 by Agnew, and then we're going to sit down to
428, contact tower
5580.
120.3.
Alright, so now we're on the GPS. Salt Lake City Center, Sky 33 inbound.
Sky 33, out of report IFR cancellation or missed approach, frequency change approved.
Frequency approved, we'll report on the ground, Sky 33.
No.
Livingston traffic, Sky 383 is RNAV 22, just outside of Agnew. Full stop, Livingston. Okay, speed's getting up there. Let's go ahead and start setting that down. Slowly pulling back. Get 1,000 to go. We can crank this thing down to 5,500 now, since we're not going to make 6,900 anyways. It's going to be 5,580, so we'll go 5,600. Descend a little bit quicker now. And then we can arm our approach. Okay, so descending 1,100 feet, Alt S, and then GPV is armed. You see it's starting to come up now. Continue the descent rate. We'll have it active in a minute. Okay, 7,000. Okay, so we're on glide path with the GPS as well. Now we can go to 10,000 on our altitude for the missed approach. Alright, flaps, first stage coming down. And gear coming down as well. Alright, let's give a look out. And there's the runway. Alright. Speed checks, full flaps. Coming down. I know, at least it's a little bit, yeah. Let's see, I'm doing ground speeds 80 knots. Okay, throttle up just a little bit. Got a little bit slow there. Okay, autopilot off. Oh, this thing's crazy. Alright, landing lights coming up. Landing lights are on, checked. Gear is down. Sorry for the head movements. Gear down. It's the only way I can do this properly. Flaps are full. Intercepts on, and we've self-cleared ourselves to land. Livingston traffic, Sky High 33s, 3 out, 22 full stop, Livingston. I'm doing 66 on the ground speed right now. What do we got? A headwind is 42. Wow. Okay, got, looks like I got red over white. Let me see if I can trim this a little bit better. I don't know why I went in.
Minimum.
Landing a little bit low. Here, let's see. Let me do that. Let me put that out there. Why doesn't that work when I want it to? You should be able to see my controllers right now, but they're not showing. Alright, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm on short landing here.
$500.
I feel like a kite right now, just floating up here. Holy crap. This is just like, I totally want to sink on me here. Wait till I hit the ground. Oh my god. Long landing, for sure. I'm just gonna float because I got so much headwind here.
Airspeed.
I'm trying. Oh, get off the runway. There. Wow, that was pretty crazy. It was fun though. Can't wait till I take off. It's gonna be a quick takeoff here. Alright, flaps coming up. What was the Nightbot doing? Oh, caps. I don't know how to stop that, by the way. I don't even know where the turnoff is here. I don't know how to stop that thing from putting caps, but thanks, man. Yeah, the next flight's going to be a lot shorter. It's actually, as soon as you depart, you're pretty much on the approach for the next airport. It's actually a really short flight. I almost have to have this on flight idle just to get down the runway here when I'm taxiing. Yeah, look at the windsock. That thing's crazy. Livingston traffic, Sky 33 is clear. 22 Livingston. Alright, we'll just park right here.
Alpha 1194
shut it
via
down.
Alpha Victor
Just gonna
Kilo
get ready for the
and
next
Tango
flight.
if you need
We'll
it
get
to the
going.
ramp. Monitor ground point 9 will
Should be a fairly short briefing on this one. Salt Lake City Center, Sky 33 is on the ground. Cancel off fire.
Sky 33 Salt Lake Center, Roger, IFR cancellation received.
I'll just park right here. Alright, one down. Next one shouldn't be too bad either. Okay, parking brake set. Put that in flight idle. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's check IR is paused. Alright, let's talk about our next flight. We are going to pull, and it's Livingston to Kilo, not Kilo, it's just, I don't know why it puts a Kilo in this app, but it's if I could actually see the screen, it would help me too. It's like 6-5 Sierra, or 6 Sierra 0 or something like that. Yeah, 6 Sierra 0. It's Big Timber. That's what it's called. Alright, so we're going to file, it's the Livingston 2 departure to Livingston, and then Victor 2 to Subkey. And then from Subkey, we're going to basically, we'll take the RNAV, it's 2-4 from there, and then that's a feeder route. So let's take a look at that real quick. Not sure why this isn't in there. All right. So basically, excuse me, it's just going to show us on. So from here, basically, it won't go because I'm. There we go. So from Subkey, then basically, we're going to get. It's going to be a feeder out here with a, I think a course reversal. We'll look at that in a second. And then, I mean, that's literally how far the airport is from here. But the fun thing is we get to do this cool departure, which is. Let's bring that up real quick. It's going to be hours already on there. Hold on, I was already there. We're going to do the Livingston 2 obstacle departure. And look at this fun stuff. So we're going to get 27. You can see here we're going to take off, or sorry, 22. We're going to take off right turn 270 and then pick up the 246 from there. At 6,600 feet, it looks like we're going to make a right turn direct to Livingston. But let's read the description for the key points here. Climbing right turn on a heading at 270 and the Livingston VOR DME at 246. Okay, that's it right here. Outbound, aircraft departing eastbound, which we are because we're going to be heading that way. Continue to climb via the Livingston radial 246 outbound to 6,600. Okay, so that's good. Then a right climbing turn direct to Livingston VOR, then climb on the Livingston radial 070, which is the Victor 2 en route. And then we're not all other aircraft, and we're not going to do the VOCA, so BCOA, I mean. So we're good to go there. Big Sky departure would be where we should pick up, in real terms, we should pick up our clearance. But since I was on Salt Lake City Center last coming in, I think I'm just going to use that one to pick up my clearance and then see where it goes from there. Takeoff minimums standard with climb of 300 feet per nautical mile to 7,200 or 4,500 with the 3-mile visibility for the climb and visual conditions. No problem. 300 feet per nautical mile in this plane is pretty simple. All right, let's go ahead and get our flight plan going. We'll delete the first one. Okay, the next one we'll stick in here real quick. See if we can do it this way better. Yeah, it's going to be, actually, let's do procedure, departure. There isn't one, that's fine. We can do it, this will be fine, perfect. We'll do this on our own. It's weird, it says none. Alright, clear that out of there. Alright, flight plan. So we're going to go to LVM. Okay, and then we're going to go Victor 2 after that. To subkey. That's it. That's our whole flight plan, really. And then our landing field, which is, or sorry, it's 6 Sierra 0, I think. Yep, Big Timber. Alright, there's our whole flight plan. We can put in a procedure because we can always change it anyways. Select the approach. 2-4, and we'll do it from subkey. Minimums there will be. Let's take a look real quick. Let me get rid of that. Make sure we can get rid of that, that, and that. Minimums there are going to be 4640. Did I say 46? 47. Alright, so we'll delete that. 4740. Yeah, this is what happens. Sometimes the numbers don't line up here with the numbers here. So, if you can see here, it's just different views, I think, cause that. Let me see here. Yep, that's going to be a problem. Alright, so we'll try to do this with the wheel instead. Which makes me have to keep my mouse nice and stable doing this. Otherwise it does a big zoom. Trying to find those click spots too, or pain in the butt.
Number 6366 Delta Prescott Tower, under showing the surface wind 110 at 5. Say request that runway if you have one.
Just keep doing this. I could just tap on any button here and it's just going to keep going up, so it's easier. Alright, so 4740.
66 Delta, enter right base, runway 3 right, and report a 2-mile right base.
Alright, that's good enough. Enter, and we're just loading it. We're not activating it, so we're not there yet.
66 Delta, certified. It's right base, runway 3 right.
So flight plan looks good. We got the approach and all that kind of good stuff in there. Pull this back. That looks good. Check landing field elevation. 4492. That's set. We're already on this frequency. We have CTAF in there already. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab my new sheet of paper for clearance. Before we do that, we'll do a quick weather check real quick. And I have, it's the same as before, so 22019, gusting 32, a little bit better. And altimeter is 2987. Alright, that's set. Look at my speed right now. So hilarious. Normally it doesn't even indicate. That just means that there's 40 knots of wind coming at me right
okay, 66 Delta, roger, enter straight in final runway 30, report a 2-mile final.
Alright, let's pull this.
Southwest 580 contact LA Center 133.2. Good day.
Alright, we're set there. That's good.
133.2 South 580. Thanks for your help. Yeah.
Get rid of that. Let's do a. Let's just get our clearance real quick first. We are sky high 383 still. We have the weather 2987. Oh, you know what? I have to file this thing first. Otherwise, I'm not going to get any kind of clearance. Alright. So it's LVM 2 to LVM Victor 2 to, how do you spell that again? It's sub key. And I think we're going to take 9,000 here. Let me just check. Yeah, 9,000 looks good. And we'll just use Bozeman as our alternate. And we are Sky 383. Alright, that's filed. Salt Lake City Center, Sky High 33 is on the ground at Livingston. I'd like to pick up IFR to Sierra 60. 600. No. Correction, 6 Sierra 0, Big Timber.
Aircraft calling second.
Salt Lake City Center, Sky 33 is on the ground at Livingston. I'd like to pick up my IFR to Big Timber, 6 Sierra 0.
Sky 383, your clearance is on request, am I? Delta 1967 Heavy Capital Clearance is on request for number 2, stand by.
It's starting to get a little dark. Oh, you know what? I still have my landing lights on.
And Sky 383, minimum IFR altitude along Victor 2 is 900,000. Well, the minimum minute altitude for Victor 2 is 9,700. Would you like 1,000 for final?
Sky 33, 1,000 work.
Sky 383, roger, clear to the 600 airport. Livingston 2 departure, join Victor 2 to sub-key direct, maintain 1,000. Departure frequency 133.4, squawk 3026.
Sky High 33 is cleared to Timber, 6 Sierra 0. Livingston 2 to Livingston, Victor 2 sub-key direct, 1,000, 133.4, 3026.
Sky 383, reback is correct.
Alright.
I think that was something else that called in the middle of the clearance. Go ahead.
So we're going to put in 3026.
Who's that?
Yeah, so here's what I got a question on. If anybody wants to chime in.
Number 6663 Delta, Prescott Tower, runway 30 clear line.
Right here, so this portion of the leg, I guess 9700 covers this portion as well. I was just wondering, since I don't have any portion here, so 11,000 is what we're going to have to take, even though it shows 9,700, I guess, yeah, that's right. So 9,700 covers this leg as well. All right, I was kind of looking at that, was thinking 9,000 was going to be fine because that's what the Timber 3 required. But, or sorry, be the Livingston 2 departure required. So anyways, that's fine. On our arrival here from Subkey, we got 12 miles. If we're at 11,000, and you know we can just send down at that point, and we can take 4,000 and 12 miles, and then we'll do the
Delta
reverse as
1967
well.
Heavy cleared to the Portland
So that gets
International
us plenty
Airport.
of time.
Non departure flighting 345 Radar Vectors Red Bluff, then as filed. Maintain 4,000.
Set our
Expect audible
altitude
36010
to
minutes
11,000.
after departure. Departure frequency
heading is going to be
127.4.
270.
Squawk 6537.
Okay, that's set. Livingston is 116.1. We'll go ahead and set that in next. And we're going to look for the 246 radial.
Delta 1967 Heavy reback is correct. And you can
set.
expect runway 34 left for departure.
One thing I'm going to do here is take away Livingston out of number 2. That way I don't have 2 pointers pointing in the same direction. I can just see the single one. As I'm flying to it, that's how I'm going to fly directly to Livingston. And then outbound from there will be 070 for 20 miles is where sub key is, and then at that point
Number 66 Delta taxi to parking via Foxtrot. Remain this frequency. Have a good night.
we'll be set. Alright, let me go through the checklist before taxi checklist.
Sky 383 Salt Lake.
Go Sky 33.
I'm sorry, I forgot to advise. Hold for release and advise number 1 after departure.
We'll hold and we'll advise Sky 833. Okay, standby inert SEP is on. So this, I couldn't see this when I was trying to turn that off earlier. Flight controls were good. Trims are set. If I knew how to, I don't know how to adjust this real quick. My axis for my rudder pedals. There's supposed to be a way you're supposed to be able to, let's see that curve right here, be able to adjust the response curve to make it not so drastic, and I'm not sure if it's done like this. No, that can't be right. So I'm not going to mess with that right now. So as long as I stay within this parameters, okay. I think that's probably better for me. Yeah, we'll try that out, see what happens. Alright, flight plan is in, LFE set. Weather radar is set for standby. And throttle, we don't need to feather that. We just flew that. EASES and CAS taxi lights. Can't figure out where the button is for that anyways. Alright, there it is. Let's go ahead and taxi down. Alright, we're just going to turn around and taxi back. So what's this other runway here? I don't have a chart actually for this because there isn't one. Okay, let me look. Runways. Alright. That's going to be, we're going to cross 1 to 3 and 3, 1. Alright. There we go. I thought there was a taxiway back here. What the hell? Looks like all grass. It's not gonna work. Let's see here. Weird. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I know this is totally unorthodox, but whatever. As long as I don't cause my plane any damage, I'll be fine. I should have just did a back taxi from 27 instead of dealing with this. Alright. Yeah, hopefully this isn't mud. I think it is. Yeah, I'm four-wheeling here. I should just did this properly. Livingston traffic sky at 383's back taxi 27 or 22. I thought that was. I guess these markings here are meaning something other than what I was thinking they would be. Anyways, nothing wrong with the little grass and mud taxi. I'll have to inspect the wheels when I land. Alright, we'll hold here. Not a good way to start this flight off for sure. Alright, everything looks good. I want to turn this on real quick so I can actually see where the buttons are. That looks good. Okay, everything's set. Set, take off. Flaps coming down, trims are set. A little rudder right, that's fine. Alright, let's let them know we're ready. Salt Lake City Center, Sky High 33 is ready for departure.
Sky 383, Salt Lake City. Release for departure, port airborne this frequency, transport if not off by 0025, if not off by 0025, advise me of intentions no later than 0030, time now 01, correction 0015.
Yeah, release for departure, I will revise, no later than 0030, Sky High 33. Alright, Livingston traffic, Sky High 383 is departing on the Livingston 2 departure 22. Alright, clear and clear. For some reason my airplane seems like it wants to go right. Alright, line up and throttle. Torque set 50%. Come on, RPMs. RPMs look good. Everything else is good. Let's get going. Please stay on the runway. Actually, the curves seem pretty good. There's my speed. Positive rate. Gear coming up. No, I got a 40 knot headwind. 35 knot. Sorry. As I was looking forward, yeah, let's go flaps up. Okay, right turn 270. Okay, yaw damper on. Heading mode comes on. Let's see if we can trim this thing out a little bit better. And autopilot coming on. That's set. Just helps me work the radios a little better as well. Oops, did that a little bit backwards there. Okay, right turn, left turn. 246. Yeah, no, I'm all over the place. It's because I'm in autopilot and I use my stick for some reason. I switch over. And get back on the 246 radial. We're looking for 6,600 feet, which we already passed, so we can make that right turn back direct. Salt Lake City Center, Sky 383 is 8,500, climbing 1,000.
Sky 383, Salt Lake Center, Roger, report passing 10,000.
Report 10,000, Sky 383. Alright, so I'm basically going direct back to Livingston here. Okay, 1,000 to go on the report, 2,000 to go on the climb. Track hour coming off. And then once we depart Livingston, it'll be 06070. Let's go ahead and pick up the weather for our arrival. Salt Lake City Center, Sky High 383, 10,000.
Sky 383. Radar contact 4 miles west of Livingston, climbing through 10,200, the Livingston altimeter 2987.
Negative contact, Sky 33. Alright, I gotta look out for that traffic real quick.
Sky 383, second.
Negative traffic.
I was just saying you are radar contact. I couldn't see you due to terrain before, but now you're radar contact approaching Livingston VOR from the west at 1000 now.
I copy that. I thought you were reporting traffic. Alright, so we're coming up. And it's 1.5. Alright, start our left turn now. Outbound 070. Let's go ahead and set this in 070.
Sky 383, say approach request at 600.
Sky High 383's has the weather and is going to request the RNAV 24 from Subkey.
Sky 383, Roger, you can expect that.
Okay, torque's good. Everything's coming really quick here, as you can see here. I flew through my my VOR, so we're going to go ahead and hit procedure, approach. Wait, sorry. we're going to flight plan. We're going to go procedure. We're going to activate the approach. Okay. I'm not going to actually activate heading mode and all that stuff until we're cleared for it. Alright, torque coming back. Everything's coming fast here, so we gotta just make sure engine instruments are all in the green. Looks good. Gears up. Flaps are up. Inert sep's off. Everything else is good.
Sky 383 cross sub key at or above 10,000. Cleared RNAV GPS runway 24 approach.
Across subkey at or above 10,000. Cleared for the RNAV 24 from subkey. Sky 33. Alright, so
Sky 383 report procedure turn inbound on the approach.
we'll report procedure turn inbound to Sky 33. Alright, so what we can do here, we can go nav mode. Okay, so let's flip this over to hit nav mode again. So we're active on the GPS, currently to subkey, and then we'll do the approach. So we can descend down now to 10,000. What we can do here is go subkey. We'll hit enter there. We can say VNav. I don't know why it's 10,300, but it's kind of weird. Alright, so top of descent is in 1 minute 5 seconds. Alright, so we're currently GPS 1000. And VNav, VPath is armed. We've been cleared for the approach. And so let's look at the approach. Missed approach climb to 4,900, then a right climbing turn to 9,500 direct to Wittig and hold. It'll be a parallel entry and right turns 243 inbound, and it'd be 9,500 on the climb. MSA 25 miles from the runway 24 is 12,500 all the way around. See how it should be descending now. Let's see what it does. See, there it goes, VNav path. Okay. Perfect. So I didn't have to do anything. I just basically it descended on its own. I just armed VNav, and it went. Okay, it's GPS V path. Alt V is armed. We can go ahead and put our altitude down. Actually, I want to set our altitude down to 7,000. Oops. I'm currently at 1,400 feet on the descent, just because I screwed up the VNav here. And I got 7,000 in there. Okay, it should be coming back up on the V path as well. Alright, speed's a little fast, coming back.
Delta 2189, select city clearance cleared to the Portland International Airport. Seagull 1 departure, Twin Falls transition, then as found. Maintain 10,000. Expect level 3601 minutes after departure.
Okay, so we're on V path again.
135.5, squawk 6552.
I'm not sure if I should let it fly the hold again.
Delta 2189, Rebecca is correct. You can expect runway 34 left for departure.
And CTAF is 122.8. Go ahead and get that ready. So if you see here, if I have my my altitude selected, all right, normally it's gonna take this into account. So that's Alt S. If I have it lower, it's Alt V now. It's basically gonna take what is the required altitude on the approach, which is it's gonna stop at 7,000. So just kind of show you difference between Alt S and Alt V. Alright, it's going to hold the teardrop. Let's see how well it works. Let's do a timer real quick. Start that timer, 1 minute. Okay, coming up on 7,000. And once we get back to Wittag, we can descend down to 6,400 from there. So, it's gonna, like with the wind, I mean, in reality here, just 1 minute is gonna be, would be a very long outbound leg here. So hopefully it starts turning me back pretty quickly here. That's 1:05, so it's a little off on the timing. Okay, there goes my right turn.
Delta 1967, heavy capital ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Bravo 2 and Alpha.
Alright, landing light's on. I can turn this access light off. All the switches are good there. It's hard to tell where the NERTSEP is. To be honest, it's on. Okay, that looks good. Yep. Salt Lake City Center, Sky High 33, proceed to turn inbound.
Sky 383, roger, radio services terminated. Report cancellation of IFR on the ground or in the air. This frequency, change to advisory frequency is approved.
Yeah, we'll cancel on the ground. The frequency to approve Sky High 33. Alright, so this thing is going to hold here. I'm going to get this ready to activate that leg. What's that? Where it does, it's going to stay in the hold. Where it doesn't stay in the hold. Well, watch, it's going to stay in this hold if I don't do anything. If I don't activate. Well, we'll find out right now. Big timber traffic, Sky High 33 is on the RNAV 24 Wittag. Full stop, big timber. Alright, so it's, let me just get this up again. I'm just going to say activate leg just in case. Also 6,400 on the altitude. Okay, so it did work. All right, that's good. It must have been just me thinking that I needed to do that. So we'll clear that out. That's good to know. Whoops, wrong button. Dang, I hate when I do that. And let's get our vertical speed coming down. Okay, can arm the approach mode. Okay, everything's good. And we're just below the glide slope here. Or I should say glide path. And approach mode's armed. CGP, okay, so we're GPS, a glide path now. We can set our altitude to 9,500 for the go around. Big timber traffic, Sky 33s, final approach fix 24, full stop, big timber. Okay, first stage of flaps. And the gear. Okay, we're looking for 0.7 nautical miles from runway 24. Alright, full flaps, speed, torque set. Looky here. Go way slow here. Give me some more throttle. Man, that is dark out there. Okay, more throttle. Autopilot is off. I have controls. Man, this is really rough.
Terrain ahead.
I see that. Holy crap, this is almost impossible. Alright, so go around. It's going to be climb 4,900 and then a climbing right turn 9,500 direct to
Terrain ahead.
Wittig or whatever it's called.
Terrain ahead.
Yep, I'm trying to get down and on path here on the local.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
500.
I love that it went 2 whites, 2 reds
Terrain
to full
ahead.
white, 2 reds. I mean, holy crap!
Terrain ahead. Too low. Terrain.
Oh,
Terrain
oh, oh,
ahead. Pull up. Pull
holy
up.
crap! I
Terrain
totally just
ahead.
lost
Too low. Terrain.
major altitude there.
Too low. Terrain. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull
Yeah,
up.
I know there's train.
Pull
I'm
up.
trying to get down.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull
Now it's
up.
just floating.
Airspeed.
Like 1 minute I'm.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Come on, baby.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Come on.
Pull
It
up.
won't let me get down.
Pull
It's
up.
just floating me.
Pull
Getting
up.
slow.
Pull
It's
up.
just floating me right
Pull
now.
up.
There's so much
Pull.
headwind.
Stall.
Pull up.
That was totally unadvised. Wow, that was crazy. Oh my god, I just want to get off the runway and freaking clean my drawers. I think this is the taxiway. It's hard to tell after that last flight. Yeah, what did I do to my... I did something to my wheels. Holy crap, literally. Gonna have to check those tires out. Big Timber traffic, Sky High 33 is clear. 2-2, good luck. Or 2-4, good luck. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. I think I wore out my tires. Can't see it. If I turn it to day, you'd probably see what happened. Something's smoking down there. I think it's the hot brakes. That's not what I want to do. I don't know how to change the time, to be honest. I just know how to do it like this. Yeah, I will. I'm just giving myself a... I like to get on the frequency and listen to what's going on before I cancel. Yeah, that front tire definitely has some problems. Salt Lake City Center Sky High 33 is on the ground, semi-safe. I'd like to cancel IFR.
Sky High 383 cancellation of IFR is received, and that is a pass for the Sky 7.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Alright, so what is smoking here? Whoops. Something on my plane is like majorly smoking. I guess I'll shut it down and find out. Oh, I think it's because I'm on... I know what it is. It's actually because this is dirt. And I bet you the wind is... there's so much wind that is blowing the dirt right now. That's exactly what it is. Alright. Let's see if I can figure out where I'm at and how to taxi, where to go here. Let's go back to the... Oh, that was crazy winds, man. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm on another runway right now. Lovely. Alright, let's not make the same mistake. We gotta find out which runway that is. Hey, what's going on, man? I think you missed the...
Got a 1967 heavy contact.
missed a landing
Oakland
from
Center
hell.
132.2.
That was... I mean, you can see how much wind there is just by looking at... just by looking at the dirt.
And Oakland Center, Delta 1967 Heavy, we're 16-3, climbing flight level
Oh,
190.
okay.
Got a 1967
I'm
heavy.
glad you
Oakland
watched.
Center,
Yeah,
climbing flight level 230.
it was crazy streams,
Flight level
dude.
230, Delta 1967.
Alright, so I don't sound like an idiot on the wrong radio. Big Timber traffic sky at 33s, back taxi 18. Or it's actually a taxi 18. Big Timber traffic sky at 383s, back taxi 24. Wow. It would have been so much easier if I would have done this during the day, like that landing. Do I have a sheer cockpit? Let me hold on. Let me get this thing back to reasonable speed here. I got the wind at my back right now, so it's actually pushing me down the runway. I can feel it, making me go way faster than I need to. Yes, I've done sheer cockpits before in a couple different planes. This one I have not. I don't know how well it works. I don't know if they've actually tested it completely or not, but it would definitely be something I would try. This is the one I would have definitely needed. I could use it on. It was such a short takeoff, departure, and then getting on the approach. Yeah, that's true. I should have. You're right. That was actually a mistake, I think, with those flaps like that. Have you flown the TBM before? I'm just gonna park right here next to my car. All right, let's go ahead and do a shutdown here real quick. Let's see, what time do I got here? I might 5 o'clock my time. Not sure if I probably have enough time for another flight, maybe. I'm not sure what I could do though. Actually, no, I do probably should get going, but yeah, let me go ahead and shut this thing down real quick. Yeah, I just remembered it's Friday. Usually my plans are filled up with my wife time on Friday nights. Have you ever flown the TBM before? Oh, landing replay. Yeah. That's a good, thanks for reminding me that. Let's disconnect real quick.
Disconnected.
And then replay. Where is that? Toggle replay mode. What do you think? 5 minutes? See what happens. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to need to fly this thing before we do a shared cockpit. You got to have an understanding of what needs to be done in it. So can I do a replay that's not in day? Hold on. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that'll help me out here. Let's go shift 6. Oh, it doesn't work. It's hard to see. Let me see if I can get a different view here. I literally, like, it almost hit the ground. Shift L. What does Shift L do? It's not doing it. Oh, you're talking about for time? I don't think it works in replay mode. I know for a fact my Shift L and right or L and K don't work at all, and for some reason for me, and I don't know why. I've tried that before. Yeah, I'm holding Shift K right now. It's not working. Yeah, because it's hard to see. It's black. I mean, that's the way it was for me too. Let me go a little bit faster here. Not that fast. Oh. This is where all of a sudden it drops. Like right here. It's going to just drop and I almost hit the ground right here. Alright, I want to go back just one quick second here. Because I saw 2 red, 2 white, and then all of a sudden it seemed like it was almost, no, it's not going to do it. It's not the same. It's just because I lost a lot of altitude right here. All of a sudden it went quickly. Yep. I should have went around. I mean, in reality, right here is where I was like, whoa. I pushed the power in. The problem is I pushed the power in now. I'm up. This is still a good altitude right here, but now all of a sudden the wind just started keeping me in the air. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna have time. Sorry, I forgot that I was supposed to be somewhere. Hit me up on Discord. And try to work something out. Oh, look at this. Holy crap. Oh. Oh, you see that up top? See, I can't see that. I don't know how accurate that is. But if we go into the cockpit, let me just go back a little bit. Yeah, I was trying to get my speed down because the only way I could get the plane to get down, it wouldn't. No matter what I did, the plane was not going down. So I did a dramatic. Look at my throttle. Look at it. Well, right here it's not, but you'll see at one point I pull it back pretty good. I guess not. It's showing 12. I think the instruments are for what it's at right now, maybe. Yeah, they're not changing here. What's weird is these aren't changing, but everything else up here is. I don't know. That was rough, though. It was definitely rough for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me shut this thing down. I want to see what kind of. I want to see if I have any damage. I don't think I do. I thought I was this black smoke. I think the front tire might be. I don't know how to kill this overplay. I think the front tire might have a little bit of problems. About it. Oops, I should have turned these off. Oh well. Alright, maintenance hangar. I can't read this. It says something. Oh. What? Really? Wait, which one's the front tire? A nose gear tire. Look at that, as new. Huh. I could have sworn that looked like it was on fire. I came down. Can't do that. I still have to turn this thing off. Everything else. Airframe, let's take a look at that. Everything looks good. I'm pretty happy. I passed. That's the key. Alright, everything is good. Flaps, bring those up. No, but I was I was in less control than I wanted to be honest. Whoops. What am I doing? Alright, separator has been off. Turn that off, turn that off. We're looking good. Let's go ahead and throw some chocks on. I already did. Let's go do a quick walk around. Chocks are good. I can't put that on until it gets cold. Forgot. Wicks covers. And that click spot shouldn't be that small. Why can't I click there? Jesus, grimy. All right. I'm having the worst time with the click spots in 130. Not sure if anything was changed. Even in the cockpit, it's been different for me. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to end it. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, but yeah, I forgot it was supposed to be somewhere on this lovely Friday night, and hopefully continue to do some good streams throughout this year. So again, thanks for all the support, and we will see you next time. All right, man. Yeah, I didn't know you were off of PE, but yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, they're fun. It gives you something to look forward and plan, and that's kind of why I like it. I try to look at just the flight plan that they want, and then just do my own deal, and work with it that way. But yeah, everybody enjoy. I'll see you later.